So Terraria has rapidly become one of the greatest games of its genre, and to celebrate my recent subscriber mark of 150,000 people, we're going to be counting down 50 of the greatest Terraria facts of all time. So sit back and relax, hold on to them cobalt shields because you're about to be hit with some serious knowledge. Number 1. Development for Terraria began in January 2011. Number 2. The original staff listing of Relogic consisted of Andrew Spinks, the programmer, Finn Bryce, the designer, and Jeremy Garrett, the product assistant. Number 3. The music for the game was composed by Scott Lloyd Shelley. Number 4. Despite only having been in production for 4 months, Terraria was released early due to the game being exposed to the public prematurely. Number 5. Terraria sold over 200,000 copies on its first 9 days on Steam. Number 6. Production ran for Terraria until February 2011 before returning once again in 2013. Number 7. Terraria is currently available on the PC, Mac, Linux, 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, PlayStation Vita, mobile phones, and soon to be released on the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. Number 8. As of June 2015, Terraria sold over 12 million copies. Number 9. It took 9 months to develop the game's returning update, version 1.2. Number 10. There is a spin-off to Terraria titled Terraria Otherworld slated to release in late 2015. Number 11. There are currently 29 active employees working at Relogic, featuring a range of artists and game testers. Number 12. There are currently 3,646 items in Terraria, 39 of which are exclusive to the console players. Number 13. When launching the game, there is a random chance of the title to display Play Minecraft, which is a response to one of Minecraft's splash texts, which reads, Play Terraria. Number 14. The creator of Minecraft, Marcus Persson, took to Twitter on many occasions stating his love for the game, and even went to say that Minecraft may eventually receive Terraria-themed bosses. Number 15. One of Terraria's main bosses, Skeletron, can actually be found in the title Edra's face as a mechanical boss that players can fight. Number 16. There are currently 15 console and mobile exclusive pets, including an Amazon drone, a golden turtle, and an old lady. Number 17. It was announced shortly after the release of Terraria 1.3 that one of the in-game yo-yos would be produced in the game by a company, One Drop. It is unsure when the Terrarian will be released. Number 18. Every player begins with a copper short sword unless they're on the mobile edition. In that version, you actually start with a wooden sword. Number 19. As of August 2015, the only people working on Terraria are Senex, Eurazor, and Lazure. Number 20. Despite the huge release of Terraria 1.3, the next version, version 1.3.1, has an estimated release window of November 2015. Number 21. It was announced in February 2015 that the Terraria toy range would increase dramatically with televised commercials and electronics including headphones and phone cases in the fall of 2015. Number 22. Before Terraria was announced for the Wii U and 3DS, there were already multiple Nintendo references in the game, including Link's Heroes clothes and the plumber costume. Number 23. The creator of Terraria, Andrew Spinks, confessed that he's had to watch My Little Pony with his child, which is why the NPC Pie Girl has a striking resemblance to the character Pinkie Pie. Number 24. In the most recent version of Terraria, there are 16 bosses in the PC edition, with the Moon Lord having been added to serve as a final boss. Number 25. The mobile version of Terraria is created by Code Blue in partnership with 505 Games. Number 26. One of the features included in Terraria Mobile Edition is events. These include the Easter event, Oktoberfest, and Thanksgiving, each providing unique items for a select number of days. Number 27. There are currently 3 bosses not included in the PC version of Terraria. These include Lepus, Turkle the Ungrateful, and Okram. Number 28. In the mobile edition of Terraria, it's impossible to write on signs. Well, that's annoying. Number 29. For legal reasons, the hero's clothes and the plumber's clothes are different colours on mobile and console as to avoid conflicts with Nintendo. It is unsure what colour they will be on the 3DS and Wii U. Number 30. 1 hour in the game is equal to 1 minute in real life, with a full 24-hour cycle taking 24 minutes. This however is shortened on the mobile edition until getting to hard mode, at which point the day/night cycle is equal to that on the PC and console. Number 31. As of Terraria 1.3, it is now possible to speed up time once every 7 days using the enchanted sundial. Number 32. One of the first Easter eggs in Terraria was on the title screen, where it's completely possible to click and drag the sun around. Number 33. Shortly after the release of the game, a webcomic titled The Legend of Max began circulation through the forums. One of the weapons created in the comics was added to the game, titled the Hamush. Number 34. The NPC Clothier is allegedly based on Tom Hanks, with the NPC making constant references to Tom Hanks movies. Number 35. One of the names for the steampunk NPC is Whitney, the name of the Terraria's creator's wife and the current creative director at Relogic. The sprite was also created by William Data, who also worked on the Party Girl NPC, Painter NPC, and the original Die Trader NPC. Number 36. The item dropped by the Clothier, the Red Hat, didn't have a tooltip until version 1.2.3, at which point it was given, "It smells funny." It's also entirely possible to dye the hat despite its name, however the Clothier will still refer to it as the Red Hat. Number 37. In the mobile edition of the game, the Clothier sells an old walking stick, which then allows you to summon an old lady for a pet. Number 38.
Some of the in-game dialogue suggests relationships between the characters. This is most evident on Halloween when the arms dealer sells the nurse's outfit, implying she left it in his possession.
Number 39. For a Terrarian to obtain a tax collector NPC in their world, they must first save a tortured soul from hell. This is a subtle nod to the nature of tax collectors. This is also implied by some of the possible names for the NPC, which are all well-known US politicians. Interestingly, one of the lines of dialogue are, "I tried to get the Dryad to pay me in favours once, now I have fungus growing in strange places," which could be a reference to many things. Number 40. Although the calculations would be impossible to do, the most rarest item in Terraria is either a rune wizard banner or a nymph banner, both of which require killing an insanely rare enemy 50 times. Number 41. Andrew Spinks has gone on record many times to express his fondness of Zelda, which is why you can find various references in the game including the Ice Rod, Hero's Clothes, Magic Mirror and the Fairy Bell. Number 42. When starting the game, it is possible to have a guide with the name Andrew. Upon killing him, he will drop Red's hat, which is a reference to the hat worn in the original Avatar by Andrew. However, it's actually a resprite by the artist William Data. Number 43. The amount of money your character has upon death determines the gravestone marker that is left behind. For example, if you have a large amount of cash, you will leave behind a solid gold tombstone. Number 44. If you have the Worms pet activated on the mobile edition of Terraria, upon death you will leave behind a strange tombstone which is intended to look like a worm. Number 45. Very rarely in the game, it is possible to hear the sound of a human making a quack noise when ducks are around. Number 46. One Reddit user by the name of Illogical Mind actually created an altar and proposed to his girlfriend in Terraria. Thank God he wasn't playing the mobile version, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to write on the sign. He then later confirmed that she said yes. Number 47. It is only possible to have 22 active buffs at one time when playing Terraria. This feature was most likely added to prevent invincibility. Number 48. In version 1.3, a sword was added called the Archilus in honour of Terraria's quality director, Archilius. Number 49. When in hard mode, some of the NPCs have upgraded weapons. For example, instead of a regular arrow, the guide will sometimes fire Hellfire or Frostburn arrows. Number 50. According to Andrew Spinks, the orange torch was actually added to the game due to a really persistent nagging Brit. Wonder who that could have been. So that nagging Brit would be me. And I want to thank you all for 150,000 subscribers. That number is insane. So I'm absolutely shattered. That video took forever. So make sure to leave that like if you liked it. And make sure to click subscribe if you want to join the rest of the people who have hit subscribe. 150,000 of them. Insane. So have a great day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.